Well, I have to say this year has been the year for the longest snow that stayed on the ground that I can imagine. And today is 1 degrees. So, it's gonna be an exciting day. And I got dump work, so already had one load freeze. Last week? Was that last week? Yeah. Picked up a load of coal, and I haven't done dump work in a while. Got loaded at 5 in the morning, and it's only 3 hours away where I dump. Well, I didn't treat the bed, and it froze. So, I'm sitting in my bucket, chipping away with this tiny little shovel. I didn't have my pickaxe, which makes life so much easier when you have a pickaxe. In the middle, I didn't have my hard hat on or safety glasses. I just had my winter hat because it was cold as hell. So, as I was working on my project, I noticed another one of our drivers was outside of his truck with the bed up in here, which is a no-no. So I'm like, well, he's going to get in trouble. Now, mind you, I'm in a day cab, so all I got to do is angle my truck, and I can look through the main door. I don't have to walk to the back of my trailer looking in my bucket. So, anyways, I'm in there chipping and doing my own business, and some guy from the lime plant pokes his head in my trailers and starts yelling at me, bitching at me about being outside the truck and not having my hard hat on and safety glasses. And I'm just like, whatever, I don't really give a fuck. First of all, I'm inside my trailer, so I shouldn't have to have a hard hat on. I'm still in my vehicle. Except for walking across my catwalk into my day cab. That's it. That's the only exposure I got. So, I wasn't arguing with him. I was like, whatever. Because if he poked his head around again, I was just going to leave the property and finish my business elsewhere and come back. Because I didn't give a shit. It was cold as fuck. So then I leave, and then I get a freaking message to call the safety man. So apparently someone got kicked out. The other guy, there's quite a few of us. I don't know. Long story short, it's just a bunch of bullshit. And then I got a message at the end of the week. I didn't hold lime. I just delivered coal. Someone reloaded lime and didn't clean out the bed, so they contaminated a load of lime and went to one of our steel plants. So that happened. So, yep. And of course, we all get the message because they didn't know who it was, so we all got the tongue lashing. Well, I didn't really get the tongue lashing because I hold slag from somewhere else, so I didn't have any lime, so look out on that. So, yep, that was last week, and now today we're 1 degree outside right now. Normally it snows within 2-3 days. The snow's gone, but it has not warmed up at all. It's kind of strange. In Texas, I guess, it looks like my state. Because they got a state of emergency. They don't got power. They got no salt trucks. They got no plows. People have electric heat or whatever, and they got no heat. Their water pipes are bursting, so they're pretty jacked up down there. Then I'm also hearing that the wind turbines are freezing down there because they're not winterized. It never gets cold down there, so why would I spend the money? So that's very, very interesting thing going on right now. I wonder what the heck is causing it. It's unusual. So, I wonder if this is what the rest of our winter's going to be. Makes me wonder. So it's supposed to hit up to 20 and what? The rest of the week supposed to be in 20s. Saturday it's supposed to drop down to cold 7 or something like that. So I don't know what's going on. I'm all in hazmat, and the most beautiful thing about this is yesterday I went up there and I was assigned basically the rest of the week. I'm supposed to take 3 loads to the disposal site. Well, I got there, got my first load, came back. Actually, even before that, I was sitting there talking to the guy. I said, because I've gone there all the time, and I said, hey, it's kind of strange since he was there. That I went to talk to one of the workers here, and I said, I told him about the conversation. I said, it's really strange that you have hazmat out here without it being tarped. And he had this grumpy reply, yeah, I know, it's a real big mess. I didn't know anything about it, so I got loaded and left. Dumped, came back, and so they were getting my second load, and I thought I was getting the load out of the pile on the ground. Here, they're digging out the roll-off boxes. They're froze in the boxes. So they got an excavator, and they're chipping away with the excavator inside the roll-off box, knocking it onto the ground. I was like, oh my God. I was there for my second load for 2 hours. It's like, oh my God. So, hopefully, I don't know how today's going to work because it's 1 degree. Everything runs diesel. So, it's going to be an interesting day today. And I got to be up there in about an hour. I'm a little early, but I don't know. Let's see what today is going to bring, because I'm going to be getting detention time, that's for sure. So, anyhow, I guess this is it. I guess it's just a general video log of weather. And hopefully at the end of the month, I'll have my new glasses. Let's wait until the end of the year. So, that's supposed to happen in the month, so get rid of my emergency pair and actually get some decent pair. I missed my transition, so that's gonna happen. Oh well, peace.